Hello and welcome to Skills to Pay the Bills and today's segment of The Real Secrets of Money. Our special guest today is no stranger to this set. She has appeared numerous times in the past and we are delighted to have her with us. Please join us in welcoming Ms. Shirley Luu, Executive Field Chairman of First Financial Security, Inc. Shirley has also brought two very handsome and two of our most trusted generals, Mr. Bobby Lee, Area Marketing Director, and Mr. Tim Tran, Online Marketing Strategist. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Hi, Tia.
Good.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you, Shirley. Thank
good to see
you.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, and I have something really special because Shirley, as I said earlier, is no stranger to the show, but she has now agreed to co-host the segment Real Secrets of Money, and I'm really excited about that.
I'm really excited and thank you for the honor and the opportunity to do so.
So Shirley, with saying that you're going to be hosting the Real Secrets of Money, tell me what we're in for. What are some of the things that you're going to share and educate us on over the next year?
Wow, there is so much out there. I think the financial literacy right now is more important more than ever before. Mm-hmm. For example, I think the very near future, I will be talking a lot more regarding health insurance. You know, people talk about the Obamacare with all the situations that's arising out there. Right. What's going to happen to people's health insurance? You know, right. Is it good? Is it bad? A lot of uncertainty. Is the cost going up? How do you keep the cost down? So those are one of the things I like to bring to the table in the future for the viewer to see. Not only that, then you know, you also got the economic condition. If I got money, how do I safeguard from losses? You know, how do I make sure only upside gain with no downside risk? How do I make sure I have a guaranteed lifetime income? These are important issues that I believe that people need to know and understand. Things are changing rapidly every day. I don't know if you know or not, but a lot of interesting things just recently happened, even January 2013 here, that President Obama basically has signed into a law. It allows some of the current companies that if you have a 401k, you can sit there and take the 401k that you have. Instead of you just tax deferred and taxable, you could move it all of it while you're still employed into a Roth.
Wow.
If the plan offers it. Yeah, so you can get tax free. Now, of course, there's a catch to it. You have to pay taxable. But these are the new dynamic of things that's changing that I think is important and we need to bring to the audience.
So you're going to bring the full gamut of everything that deals with financial services to us.
Absolutely.
Well, great. Well, Shirley also brought in some slides, and I was going through them, and this first one really caught my eye because it talks about the problems facing Americans today. And Shirley, can you just go over that a little bit for us and just tell us exactly what that means, what they are and what that means?
Sure. Well, you know, I had mentioned earlier, of course, the rising cost of living, you know, the debt trap that people have today, and you're looking at poor saving habits. Right. I can never understood it. We live in the United States, the richest land in the world, and yet the United States is the poorest in savings. Now, how is that and why is that?
That's true.
I think it's the sense of priority, you know, how it's brought and raised, and I think that's really important. The other thing is that lack of security. Is there a guarantee that you have a job for life? That day's gone. In the olden day when you can say, okay, you know, I can go work for a phone company for 30 years and retire, you know, with a pension plan. But today, every new graduates that graduate from colleges, you're looking at the changing jobs about 15 times.
That's true.
You know, and
that's very true.
Retirement issues, all that is
Right.
really played an important factor.
Now we've got these two handsome gentlemen sitting here. Shirley, I know that they mean a lot to you. You know, they really help you out a lot. Can you just tell the viewers what these gentlemen mean to you?
Well, it's funny because both of these gentlemen plays different roles in how we advance at First Financial Security. Bobby on the right-hand side to me here, of course, very instrumental in being able to outreach to anyone and anybody and anything at all. You know, if you walk 3 feet of him, he's going to talk to you. And he is destined, you know, to change people's lives, you know, as well to just really want to spread the message out there. He's got a mission of really just educating consumer what it is heartfelt, you know. And Tim here is also, recently I was very fortunate enough to get introduced to Tim by my daughter. And of course, Tim has been an extremely fast learner. He saw the vision and the mission in here just the same. But what's unique about Tim is that he said, well, how do I take it to a next level? How do we take this knowledge and information to not just locally here, but across the nation?
Wow.
Across the media, how about across the internet? You know, utilizing all of the new technology.
He's
so
thinking global.
he'll talk, yeah, so he'll talk to you more about it later. I'm not savvy enough to tell about all this stuff.
Well, I wanted, I was going to go to Tim next and just find out, Tim, how did you meet Shirley? And, you know, what do you think about your role in the organization?
Yeah, so first, I met Shirley, really, so my background is in consulting. I was a senior consultant for a Fortune 100 company. And, you know, we through various improvement projects, we saved millions of dollars for the federal government. From there, I kind of wanted to branch out and venture out to do something that allowed me to do something where I can just work from wherever. And so I actually had a couple of friends who were experts in the online digital marketing arena. And so we partnered up and we started a marketing agency. And so the business grew fairly quickly. And actually that's when I reached out to Shirley, because I knew she was an expert in the whole insurance policy. And so there's a creative way where you can get a loan against an insurance policy. So after Shirley and I linked up and we started discussing a few things, I really fell in love with her message. You know, she really wanted to spread the real secrets of money. And so at that point, I was just like, Shirley, we can take this nationwide, even globally, because you know, from what we do, from what my company does, through online strategies, we do a holistic online strategy to really get across a certain message, product, or service, depending on what the company is, and we can really target down to a specific audience. So when I linked up with Shirley, I was like, Shirley, we can absolutely educate as many people as possible, and this is going to be absolutely incredible. Oh,
that's fantastic. Right. I just love your excitement. He's got that excitement there. Now, Bobby, you've been with Shirley about a year, and as I said earlier, Bobby's no stranger to this set. I think he joined the organization, and maybe 1 week or 2 weeks later, you were here, yes. You know, at this news desk, sharing your vision. So now you've been with Shirley a year. Tell us about what that year has been like.
Well, Tia, first I want to thank you for having me back. Well, you know what, I joined Shirley for about a year now. Now, prior to that, I didn't have any experience in the financial industry. So within a year, I was able to learn a lot, but most importantly, with that knowledge, I'm able to go out there and, you know, reach out to, you know, communities or, you know, schools and churches and, you know, companies, or most importantly, individuals. You know, talking to them about their situation and where they are and how we're able to help them take them to a retirement and even be able to give them tax-free lifetime income that, you know what, I didn't knew even existed. But now that I have this knowledge, I mean, like Shirley said earlier, my mission is to reach out to as many people as I can, you know, with the message. And I'm having a good time doing it. You know,
wow.
You know, it's very rewarding when you can go out there and be able to help people and hear people say things like, you know, why didn't I meet you before? Or why couldn't you have been here before I lost my money in 2008? And these are the things that I hear all the time. So every day I go out there, I'm, you know, sending a message and, you know, just showing people that there are different ways from what you're doing, and you can have a nice retirement and, you know, tax-free retirement.
Right, that's fantastic. I want to hear more about that tax-free retirement. Right now, we're going to take a short station break. We'll be right back with our special guest, Shirley Luu, Bobby Lee, and Tim Tran, all of First Financial Security. So don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Skills to Pay the Bills. I am Jay Luu, billion-dollar financial services businesswoman. I'm earning so much interest on my retirement account with a lifetime income. I enjoy upside gain with no downside risk on every penny that I save. If you want to be independently wealthy like me, watch Skills to Pay the Bills and today's segment on the real secrets of money.
Hello, I'm Chase Slade, the coolest 8-year-old kid you will ever meet. My grandpa Don gave me so much money last year, my piggy bank could no longer hold one more dollar. He told me to watch Skills to Pay the Bills on Channel 10 and learn about the real secrets of money. Then he told me to watch Egyptian Secrets on Channel 10 to learn how to stay healthy and well. You can be cool and healthy just like me by watching Skills to Pay the Bills and Rock Your Block on every week on Channel 10.
Hello? Patty, I've decided to follow your lead and file for Social Security benefits online. But Kath, aren't you back in Zanzibar? I just got on my laptop and went to socialsecurity.gov. It took less than 15 minutes. Wow, you are a miracle worker. Well, cheers, Patty. I'm off to film a baby rhino. Baby rhino?
Thank you. You're back with us at Skills to Pay the Bills, and we have a special segment today, The Real Secrets of Money, with our special guests, Ms. Shirley Luu, Mr. Bobby Lee, and Mr. Tim Tran. Prior to the break, we were discussing Bobby's first year on the job, and it seems like he's just doing wonderful and is very excited about the future, and that's good. Shirley, I understand that, and I think maybe did all three of you go to Jumpstart this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me about Jumpstart. What
Well,
happened there?
Well, I tell you what, I think I'll let, it was first time for Tim, so why don't
Okay,
I'll let
Tim,
Tim
tell us
share first.
About Jumpstart.
Jumpstart was actually incredible. I mean, the energy there was amazing. You got to be around incredible people who have such a positive outlook on life, not just in business, but in life. And I thought it was very contagious. And so, being around those folks, you just want to do more. And especially being within what we're doing in the industry with Real Secrets of Money, you just want to help as many people as possible. You can definitely see where it's coming from a serving heart. And so these folks are just really out there to spread the message. And I'm happy to be on board with Shirley. Hopefully we can utilize the internet and use technology to really get out that message for the Real Secrets of Money. And we'll see where it takes us.
Right. Bobby, what was your interpretation of?
Well, I gotta say, I mean, there was so many people there, and they
How
all.
many?
Wow,
Do you think,
thousands, I
Shirley?
guess. I mean,
Thousands.
I
You
wasn't
said
counting,
thousands?
but
Yeah.
there were a lot of people.
Whoa. Okay.
But everybody shared a common message, and basically that message was to, go out there and help as many people as you can, and show them that there are different ways of, different ways of retiring and different ways of putting your money into certain products where it will give you the best benefit without any loss. We had stories with people that join our company with all different backgrounds and are successful because they're reaching out to other people with the message and be able to have their own business.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Did you get it? Was Michael Harden there?
Oh yeah.
That's
Michael.
my buddy. Whenever Michael comes to town, he tries to come by and say hello. And I'm sure you
He
all will
misses you.
remember Michael. I was sorry I couldn't go this year. But you guys have talked a lot about upside gain with no downside loss. Exactly what does that mean?
Well, it basically means that this opportunity has allowed our clients to be able to put their money in a vehicle that is not in the investment market, but rather we use the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones as the way to how much credit we're going to credit the client based on every year's performance. And that's the uniqueness of it. As a matter of fact, you may hear of a new term that's coming out now. They call it hybrid.
Okay.
Hybrid index. Now what the hybrid index does is exactly what it does. The insurance company puts your money in somewhere guaranteed. However, they're going to use the stock market, the S&P, the Dow Jones, again, to measure your performance in your account. So that's why you can never lose, because your money is not actually in the market. But the other unique about it is not just not losing the money, but how would you like to have lifetime income? I have a gentleman, as a matter of fact, he's a very famous retiree basketball player. He said, Shirley, he said, I need to roll over $1 million. In this particular case, tell me what does it mean to me? In one of our cases that this client's going to get a 10% bonus. So he's got $100,000 on, now it's 1.1. And he start, the time when he start liquidate in about 5-6 years, he'll get $99,000 a year every year to the day he passes away. Now think about it. In traditional plan, if he goes with a regular brokerage firm or other IRA or 401k he has, if you take $100,000 out of $1 million, in 10 years you'll be done with. But this gentleman's going to be able to take money out at age 55 in this case. $99,000 a year every year.
Wow, that's something.
I know, and so he just
That's
like,
really
wow.
something. Well, Shirley, when I was a little girl, one of my favorite games was tic-tac-toe. And you brought in a slide today that's a tic-tac-toe slide. And it looks to me like this little graphic shows the old type of products versus the new type of products. And what you just said about the hybrid, that is something new. I had not heard that. Can you talk a little bit about the old products versus the new products?
You know, you had said that Bobby Lee came with me about a year ago, right?
Right.
And just to show you what Bobby Lee, how far he's gone. So Bobby, can you do the honor of this, the tic-tac-toe?
Okay, well, what she's saying, what you're saying right now with that is most people go to work and all they know is that, hey, I'm going to contribute to my 401k plan, okay? And within that plan, if the market goes up, you make money, market goes down, you lose. Now, some people might say, I might not contribute it, I might open, put some money in a CD. And usually with those accounts, they're fixed. Okay, so you got one account that market goes up, you make money, market goes down, you lose, but other accounts where it's fixed, you only make a very minimal amount. Now, what we could do is that we can transfer whatever they're doing right now into an index product. And with the index product, not only are you protected, well, your principal is protected, but you will have an upside gain. You know, it may be not as high as the market gains, but you still have an upside gain, okay? Higher than a fixed product. So that's basically what we show people, where you don't have to change anything you're doing, where you have to put more money out, but we show you a better vehicle to put your money.
So they're like rolling it out of one
into another plan.
account. So it's, I mean, they're not paying any money or anything like that. They're just taking it out of one account and transferring it.
I mean, would you rather have a product where you can make and then you can lose, like let's say 2008 when a lot of people lost a lot of money in their 401k because the market went down. And the problem with that is the shorter time you have to retirement, the more money you have to lose.
That's
so
true.
that's where we protect people.
That's
Where, okay, if you have that money you don't want to lose, put it into another vehicle that you can gain a certain amount, but you're guaranteed never to lose your principal.
Right.
So we're able to help people with that.
Do you have any products out there that would help like small business people, especially if some of them have really hit hard times and they're not able maybe to pick up the cost of insurance for their employees? I mean, what is out there for the small business?
Well, let's just say this. For small businesses, we're able to go in there and give them a insurance plan where they don't have to abide by those group restrictions. Because normally if you have a small business, the restrictions are the owner has to cover 50% of the contributions. You have to have 70% participation, and usually those plans are like 1 year, and then if the employee leave, you have to have COBRA for them, okay? And those restrictions, plus with the rising costs of healthcare, most companies right now can't afford it. Okay?
Now, is COBRA, is that government?
Well,
government
COBRA is
backed, or-
basically a program that when you leave a company, your healthcare continues. Okay, and COBRA is very expensive because the employee has to cover for all the costs of the insurance. Okay, now I can come in there and have the owner give them a policy where I can write every employee up individually. Okay, and the owner can decide who he wants to cover, how much he wants to cover. But with the plans that I set up for the employees, it's custom made, meaning they can actually pay for what they can afford. I can custom make their plans as far as what coverage they want. So
If
they're
they ever
not,
leave that job, they can.
and
can take
if
it
they
with them?
leave their job, it's portable. And they don't
that's
have
great.
to be subject to COBRA. And here's another thing, they can lock in their rates for 3 years.
Wow.
So no matter how much they claim or anything, the rates stays the same. And you know, with Obamacare looming and how they are requiring that all the companies have cover pre-existing and maternity, and you know, there's a lot of rules in there. And because of that, all the insurance carriers right now, their rates, and Aetna went on television saying that they're going to double their rates by 2014.
Wow, that's really awesome. I mean, I did not know a lot of what you just shared, and I really thank you for doing that, and I'm sure our viewers are happy about that as well. Shirley, we don't have a lot of time left, but can you quickly tell us if there's anything out there in the way of retirement for small business? Is there a pretty good retirement strategy for small business people?
Absolutely. For those people that are a small business that's been behind, haven't saved money for retirement, I've got a unique program where I could front load money into a retirement account.
Wow.
By using the bank's money.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's really good. Well, I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for coming here today. And we're looking forward for Shirley to do some hosting real soon. And I would like to invite you all back real soon.
Well,
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for watching.